What up? What up? It's your boy, Mr. Gentleman T himself, and welcome to Everyday FXT. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, I'm welcoming myself back actually, because you guys have been there and I've been absent. But I'm here now, guys. A lot of things happened. Couldn't upload for you guys because I've been facing some challenges, matters that really wanted my attention, so I had to deal with them head on. But I'm here now. I'm here now, and it's a new week, ready to kill the markets with you guys. Uh, so before I dive into anything, like I say, I'm sorry for not being there, but I promise I'll make it up to you guys. I'll make it up to you guys. So as of as of as you can see with my charts, guys, I've left everything like this. I haven't been on my charts since Wednesday. Wednesday was my last day here. So I haven't been on my charts and I left everything exactly as it is. See, okay, exactly as it is. So everything is exactly as it is. Now, uh, some pairs did play exactly, and I can see that you guys managed to hit a TP on Gbpusd, which is nice. Which is nice. And let's see Usdcad. We hit the TP on Usdcad. Very, very nice. And we broke about. And USDJPY managed to shoot exactly to our direction, but couldn't. It played out exactly how we wanted it to play. Really, it shot down, placed our entries here. We must have caught this thing. All our TP was already over here, but didn't get there. Obviously, you guys must have taken out your partial profits before this thing shot all the way down. So let me waste no time talking. Go like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn on that notification bell because I drop to be notified when I drop. Let me just say to be notified when I drop. Yeah. And yeah, let's get into today's video, guys. Let's get into. So I've decided to take a different approach, right? So what I'll be doing now, I'll give you guys. Obviously, I'll make it a weekly analysis, but a daily, weekly. You guys will get it. But then at the same time, I will give you guys intradays, not intradays. I'll give you guys daily during the week. I'll just give you weekly analysis on weekends, like on Sunday, like like right now, and then I'll give you intradays like tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Friday. I'm here. My mind's not here, but I'm here. I'm here now. I'm sure I'm here, guys. So, without any further ado, let's dive into today's video. Let me go to our 1 hour time frame and let's make sure we clean our charts. We don't care what happened. Our worry is what will happen now. What will happen this week, right? What will happen at this point, right? What will happen at this moment, right? So we're taking everything out. No. Just it. Hey. Right. First pair of the day, like usually USDJPY. So guys, this is our daily. So what are we seeing on USDJ? Let me go to a weekly first. Let me just go for exactly what I wanted to see. So what you guys can see along with me is that USDJPY changed has changed the overall movement and now it is shooting all the way to the upside. Though we are seeing a very strong bearish daily candle there, I'm not threatened by it. Right? I'm not threatened by it. It most definitely must be a retest. it can be a retest, but then yeah, we'll just see what happens. So on our weekly analysis, this is what we are seeing. Because it's a weekly, I'll start my charts on a weekly basis. So first thing first, let me highlight my key areas. One, and then the one we managed to violate. See how many touches we managed to violate here, right? So this is the highest high from from here, from here. So the market from here, yeah, from here, the market managed to shoot and create the highest high. So this to me says we are going up, right? It says to me we are going up. And then what we can see again is this area right here. Let me take it all the way to this edge here. So now we can see we have 1, 2, 3 areas in the market. We would like to see the market playing along. So our overall target right now is here. Our overall target is all the way up here, and then we'll break all the way to there, right? But now let's go into our 1 hour, one daily time frame. So what are we seeing on the daily time frame? We're seeing a market being bullish like it normally does, and then all of a sudden it decided to give us a very impulsive bearish movement to the downside. But then, nice thing about it is that what we can see here is that the market is rejecting this area here, right? Not sure how this candle will close. Probably it will be most amazing to see this candle rejecting all the way here. That would be nice. But good thing for us is that what we can see is we have a highest high, we have a new higher high, right? We have a lowest low, a lower high, and then we have a new a lower high. So this lower high here is not violated by this one. So we are still on a bullish movement, right? We're still in a bullish movement. We are still in a bullish movement. So I'm not threatened by any of this. Let's just wait and see how the market manages to play. So now from here, let me just go straight into our um go straight into our okay. All right. Because now we are within, right? Now we are within. Let me remove this line. Let me remove this line for now, just for now, right? Because obviously the market has violated this line so badly, so there's no use for this line anymore for me, right? What line we have is this one up there, right? Which is good enough for me. So what are we seeing here? What are we seeing? So we saw the market shooting up impulsively, correcting, broke the correction, came back to test it once, shot up, came back to test it formally, and then boom, all the way to the upside. Amazing movement. But what we can see when I go down to a 4 hour time frame, we can see that the market violated this lower high here, right? So it can mean something, it can, but let me not say a lot. I'd wish, let me see something first. I wish to leave this here because it makes sense when I leave it there. If I take it away, it doesn't really make sense, right? So first touch, second touch, third touch, and the market broke. Where is your next target? So hopefully, let me just highlight this area because what we can see, this area has never been tested. The market broke this area, it never came back to test it, right? It never really came back to test this area. So chances are, if the market closes just up below, above this trend line, then I'm happy to say if this new candle opens and then it closes up here, I'll be very happy to see that happen. But if it manages to come down and close here, violating this previous lows, then it's a different story. I'll give you guys an intraday on that. Let me move to our next pair, which is GBPUSD, my favorite. So on GBPUSD, guys, we know that we're in a bearish movement, right? We are in a very nice bearish movement. Very, very nice. There's nothing like this. So the analysis remains the same. Analysis remains the same. Boom. Boom. What else? Right? Okay. So what do we have here? Okay. We have a very nice movement to the downside. Very, very nice movement to the downside. Clean. So let me now put on my trend line. So we're going down. Boom. Trend line. And even here. Boom. Trend line. So anytime from now, the market might just break impulsively to the downside this trend line. Right? It can. It can. It can. We can see this by, so look at this. Market has been respecting the trend line, and then it gave us a first touch, second touch, and finally, boom, broke above this thing impulsively, and then it managed to widen the movement, right? So yeah, this I'd really expect. From here, the market might just go up just a little more, and then boom, all the way to the downside. Let me not waste any time because we don't have time. I'm going down to our daily time frame. So our daily time frame, what we are seeing a rejection. Right, the market managed to give us that third touch we were looking for. Super nice, where people managed to take their profits, where people managed to secure the bag. Super nice and simple. But now, what are we looking to see? What we have now is this area right here. So what are we seeing on a daily? We are seeing an indecision candle. This candle would close like this. This is an indecision. So what are we looking to see next? Is either or the next candle pushes up impulsively or it pushes down impulsively. So we're looking to see the next candle, how it plays out and how it closes. I want us to see this movement here. See exactly like this doji right here. We're seeing first doji, second doji, right? The market is confused and it's a daily, guys. So what are we seeing? We're seeing a very, okay, it happened twice. Seeing a very strong push to the upside and indecision shoot to the downside because the whole momentum is to the downside, right? When we're seeing the very same thing, push to the upside, doji, push to the downside. So what are we seeing now? Doji and a doji. Next candle will open exactly here. We don't know if it pushes up impulsively and it closes above. Guys, we're looking for buying opportunities all the way to this area right here. This is where we're looking to take our TPs, right? So let me go down to our 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame, but come on. All right. So what are we seeing on a 4 hour time frame? Very same thing. We did hit our TP. The market went up. It must be a test for continuation to the downside. You know, It must be a retest because the market has this key area in it. Broke it, coming back to test it. What I will see here is maybe the market can just go down, violate this trend line first, and then go back for a formal retest. Because this is not formal. This here, break, retest, this is not formal. What I'd like to see is the market coming down, violating this area right here, violating this low here, and then shooting all the way up just for a formal test before we can actually catch this thing all the way to the downside, right? That would be clean for me. That would be clean because our overall movement to the downside. So let me move on to our last and final pair. I'm not going to 1 hour time frames, guys, because we still have the daily analysis. So let me go to our last and final pair, USDCAD. So USDCAD, what are we seeing? Remember, USDCAD was bearish, guys, right? This was bearish and then changed the direction to be bullish. Right? Now it is heading to the right direction. I'm happy with this movement. So this is our second target. This is our first target, right? We have this low here. We have the second low here. Low high, right? So let's put a trend line on these. Let's go to our daily time frame. Because in this case, we know what we're looking for, right? We know what we're looking for. So those break and retest are very nice to see and very, 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 very nice to look at. So what do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here? Let me be fast, man. So what do we have here? Right? Okay. We managed to touch this area here, which is a nice thing, and we broke above it. This impulsive candle is closing above this area. This is clean, guys. This is clean. But now, this is what we are looking at now. Okay, we have this one. That's not my main focus. Just to confuse us, a market will just go down here just to test this area here. Just to make us be confused, feeling like the market is changing direction, but which it won't. We'll test this area. Let me go down to a 4 time frame to see things thoroughly. Okay. So on a 4 time frame, there's no need for this. The market has to come all the way to this area here. All the way to this area here. So the market at this point, I am safe to say exactly perfect. So what we'd like to see is the market from here coming all the way down, and then we are still continuing our movement all the way to here, right? Clean. This is clean, guys. There's nothing cleaner than this, right? Let's go take our trend line. Make sure we align our trend line properly, so that we are sure and we know what we're doing, right? On us to be sure and clean about what we're doing. So we are respecting the trend line, which is nice. Lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, and higher highs. We're looking to create new lower highs. We're looking to create new lower highs exactly here before, boom, continue our movement. Yes, and that's it for today's video, guys. I'll give you your second video, guys, tomorrow on Monday. It's your boy, Mr. Gentleman T, guys. And one last time, thank you for your support. Thank you for your subscriptions. I'm happy, guys, and I'm more than happy doing this for you. Or maybe the market might just push a little more to here before it can actually come down. Clean. I'm sure you had that, guys. Push a little more to here before it can come down. This is your boy, Mr. Gentleman T himself. I'm signing out. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.